What's up, everybody? It's your main man, Mitch, and welcome to another episode of the Wise Guys Podcast. What's up, Dewey?
What's going on?
Shit, chilling. What up, O?
You know it.
You goddamn right, I know it. 4th of July is right around the corner, baby. I can't wait.
Yeah, we talking about 4th of July today and the NBA comeback.
And how we gonna survive, or how you can survive the 4th of July.
You can survive by not breaking that nasty-ass macaroni out there.
Please don't
Preach.
bring that.
Hey, man, let's get right into it then, fellas. Let's start off light before we teach everybody how to survive this holiday, man. Let me ask y'all, what's your favorite memory of 4th of July?
My favorite was around the time I was 10 years old and I seen real fireworks for the first time. I was glad to see it because I ain't want none of them M80s or firecrackers or nothing like that. Got to see real display of fireworks for the first time. So that's probably my best memory of 4th of July.
For me, it was my grandmother's birthday weekend and my uncle's birthday weekend. So for probably till I was like maybe middle school, I really didn't even realize that we were celebrating 4th of July. It just always seemed like it was a birthday party. You know, it was just her birthday weekend. So for me, that was really my finest memory, just celebrating her birthday, the whole family coming together, and we playing cards. You know, we all got the volleyball net out there. We got horseshoes going. You know, you got family members that you really never met before, that you meeting for the first time. You know, that made that weekend dope, man. It was just, and plus it's the summertime. So yeah, man, that's probably my favorite moment of 4th of July.
So,
My favorite moment is probably like collective moments over the years. Just being with my family, having fun, playing cards, barbecuing, chasing the kids around. Yeah, so you know what? Let's talk about how do you survive the 4th of July? Like when you bring a new guy around or a new girl around.
Well, let's help our brothers out first, man. Let's start with let's start with the fellas first. Fellas, if you find yourself going over your girl house for the first time, please speak to everybody there.
You have to.
They're gonna hold it against you if you don't speak to everybody there, man.
So I've been there.
Don't just come in there like, hey, everybody, happy holidays. Nah, bro. Go look all the men in their eyes, shake their hand. Hey, how you doing, man? How you doing today? All the women, hey, how you doing? Oh, this your grandma, this your mama. Hey, mama, how you doing? Make sure you do that, man.
even if they give you like the feedback, like, man, fuck this.
It don't matter, bro. You got to come because you new to the territory.
You got to step up.
Okay.
You got to step up because they're gonna hold that against you. If the first thing they're gonna say, baby, your boyfriend didn't speak to everybody here.
He didn't even speak to us.
You already know how that go, bro. You definitely got to go speak, man. That's a must.
You think it just no matter what, no matter how anybody looking.
Man,
So to hear everybody ain't gonna work.
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think that's when you in the family. Like when they know you, because like they don't know who you are, so they're gonna be looking at you like, man, who is this dude coming?
So
over
is
here?
it on the lady to introduce you, or do you have to go about it yourself?
If she don't introduce you, you better go make yourself known to people. Hey, I'm such boyfriend.
You don't think that's bad that she don't introduce?
If she don't, you better go make yourself known.
Okay.
Because it also shows the men, hey, okay, dude, a stand up dude, like he ain't afraid. It's, hey, how you doing, brother? I'm such. And then you from there. Oh, okay, you my niece boyfriend, huh? Oh, okay, all right. All right, you better, you know how that go.
Oh, at first
And
it's
ladies.
your friend.
Ladies, on your way there with your mate, let him know who's the crazy family member.
Most definitely.
Who's the drunk of the family.
Yeah.
We got to know this shit.
One with no filter.
Right. This is the conversation. Don't ride, just listen to the music. Have y'all get y'all sip on, kick it. Talk about this the night before. Get it together. You know your family. You know who ain't
24
shit.
hours in advance.
24 in advance. Man, let that man be ready. Same thing, fellas. Y'all got that one auntie who hate every girl you bring around.
Mm-hmm.
Please get your girl ready.
Or mix the names up.
Oh man, let her know. Like, hey, my auntie be tripping. She gonna be like this. Please do it, man. Keep the peace.
Please, and you might want to double check for cross references. Somebody in your family may have messed with that same chick, or he messed with that same guy. And you may not know it.
I knew she looked familiar.
You got the same baby daddy as your cousin.
Oh nah, bro. You gotta run a resume before you come over there. Like that's your fault, dude. Like, yeah, you can't set nobody up like that, man.
Oh man, that's one of the worst situations.
All right, man. The next thing I think is important, and I think this is something that we all have failed in the past, is you get over to that, your girl house or your boyfriend house for the first time, and you take a look at them sides, and you say, oh no, this ain't for me, baby. You gotta have a plan on how you gonna refuse these sides, man.
You know when that happens a lot though? when it's different like races. Like if you a black dude dating a white girl, or you know what I'm saying, white girl dating a black dude, like you start to see like, man, like
it's all bad. It's potato salad casserole, something like that, bro.
That's one of the things.
Why is it real corn in the cornbread? I'm gonna pass on that. I don't want none of that.
Dog, if I go to somebody's house and it's real corn in the cornbread,
I've seen it.
Man, shut up, bro.
I'm not. I've seen it, man.
So, man, what do you do? Like, how do you pat? Like, what do you say? I think a thing you can say is like, yeah, I just started a fast a couple days ago. So, you know, or you can just hit them with the famous line, I ate before I came.
Yeah.
It's easy for me because I don't eat a lot of shit. Like, as long as you got some baked beans with a hamburger in it,
Ooh.
that's all I need. I only eat boxed macaroni. So I'm not eating no macaroni. Just give me the beans, the ribs, the pork chops, and the chicken.
Nowadays, man, you ain't worried about if somebody was cleaning their crib. Like, it's sanitary. Check that person's crib, too. Like, you know, man, I'm going to be afraid to go. You up in there and look around.
You got to have your eyes on the
swivel,
swivel,
You got to know,
bro.
like, hold up, I ain't going to eat here because, yeah, no.
You got to look around, bro. Like, that's a must, dog.
Damn, dog. Yeah, that's the next thing. Man, these next holidays, that's going to be one of the scariest things.
Think about it. All the way to the end of the year.
Yeah, man.
4th of July. What else? What come after 4th of July?
Labor Day. Yeah, these the holidays. The summer holidays, man. The summer holidays. Like, this is big, dog.
It's going to be real tough.
Think about it. I might want to chill out and do any holiday activities in the next 6 months.
I think this is a big one, man. Definitely for black people, you know, we card players. Mostly everybody can play spades. But if you one of them men or women who don't know how to play, don't fake it till you make it, baby.
Man, don't sit your ass at that table.
Just let them know up front, hey, you know what? I don't know how to play.
And they'll never let it go, neither.
Oh, they going to talk about you every time you come over.
He cut me. I can't believe. You ain't see the book play.
Pay attention. They be talking about who are on the other side of the barbecue. Reggie, they over here reneging. They don't know what they doing.
Die that same.
Man, please don't listen. If you want to survive this holiday, do not do it. Just be truthful. Truth will set you free. Just let them know, hey, I can't play.
You can play Tunk. I declare war. Y'all play that with the kids on the other table.
Yep. Or solitaire. I play that on the computer.
Uno.
That's it. So you can play drunken Uno and keep it moving, man.
You create them, but I don't really play it like, you know.
Nah, this is another big thing for the ladies. You coming over with your man, and you at your man's family house. You got to go make that man plate. Because big mama, auntie, mama, sister, everybody watching to see if that man going to have to get up and go make his plate. You getting judged off that, bro.
But I don't know.
Most times, if you got an older family, they're going to judge you.
I feel like if I take you to my family house, I'll make your plate.
Yeah,
you're a good man.
If I go to your family house, you gonna make my plate.
So we saying this like the first time them there.
First time.
Yeah. Whoever brought you should
make your plate.
I don't know, man. I done seen it. I done seen it get judged.
Yeah, you got to go make my plate.
So we saying, okay, so not the first time. Anytime after the first time, they got to make your plate. All right, ladies. So I'll go with that. Yeah. I think that's reasonable.
That's how I feel.
I don't know. I think that's reasonable.
I hate when you go over somebody and they be like, "Oh no, you can go. It's cool. You can go make your own plate." I don't know these people.
I don't know y'all.
Exactly. I don't know y'all.
What's wrong with you?
She keep looking at me crazy.
But you do have them family members who be like, "Baby, you at home. This family." And they'll tell you to go do it, and that's the setup. That's the line that set you up right there, bro.
Everybody don't feel like
they don't, but that's the line that set her up.
Touching our food, man.
Let's see what he do.
Let's see what she do.
Oh, because you might have came with the cousin that don't bring nothing.
Oh.
You might have came with that cousin that don't bring nothing, not even a paper plate. They take food with them.
And at the same time, listen, do not overeat.
Nope.
At they people's house.
Nope.
Because they going to judge us. He done ate 3 plates.
Nah.
God damn.
And I'm a big dude, so I'm definitely not about to overeat, baby. We ain't about to be talking about, look at that big nigga over there eating all the ribs.
He done had 6 pieces of chicken wings.
Baby, just give me 2 pieces of ribs, a little macaroni. That's it. You better wait to eat when you get home, bro.
You don't eat the last of nothing either.
Oh, no, you better not.
Eat the last of nothing.
They going to talk about that the next year. You remember last year when your boyfriend came over, he ate all that macaroni?
Leave that last slice of pie alone. Leave that last ham. Leave it alone, player.
Don't do it. Now, let me ask y'all this, man. I'm wondering, if it's your first time coming to meet a family, do you bring something? Do you bring like a bottle of wine, a drink, or do you just come empty-handed?
I say you bring a drink.
I think you're right.
You can never go wrong with something to drink.
A wine, somebody gonna drink it.
Yeah.
It's the holiday.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it stand out. Like, hey, nice meeting y'all. The uncles bring some beer. Because that's a question y'all could be talking about on the way there or that night before. Like, man, your uncles drink? Yeah, you know, I got that one uncle who drink Hennessy or he drink, you know, Bud Lights. I'm letting him get some beer.
Right. You can.
So,
That's my man.
Don't show up
Like,
with a pint.
No.
Either bring a whole bottle.
You got to get that big bottle.
Yeah, you got to dig in the pocket, baby. You got to come with the fifth or 20 pack of
liter,
beer or something.
A liter of wine,
little,
or if you know this, you know, you bringing it for, don't do that.
Yeah, you got to do it big, bro. So, man, what do y'all do if you in that situation where that auntie or that uncle bring up your ex?
You got to walk off. You got to go to the bathroom, man.
You just got to walk.
You got to get the fuck out of there.
Because you can't fight. You're not in that situation, bro. So you just leave? I don't think you can leave, man.
No, you go to the bathroom. Like, hey, where the bathroom at?
If it's my family, I'm leaving.
Hear that shit.
You leaving?
Because it's downhill from there.
Because when you get in that car, listen, on that car ride home, y'all gonna talk about that shit.
Oh, bro, it's an argument for
so
you.
I'd rather go here. I walk off, so I don't know what's going on.
You still talking to that nigga?
Like, who calling you right now?
Right.
That shit open a whole can of worms.
It's open up can of worms, man. I think it's a couple ways you can handle it, though. Like, yeah, you can walk off. Or if you know they just being petty, you could just sit there and just, you know, kind of, you know, laugh it off and be stoic and just, you know, kind of like, oh, okay, whatever. But 9 times out of 10, I think y'all right. You got to walk it off, bro. You got to be like, oh, let me run to the car real quick.
Most of the time when they say a comment about your ex-boyfriend, they look at you and make a face like,
oh, yeah, they definitely looking you in your eyes.
You be like, oh, shit, she done brought this shit up. Oh, man.
It's all, yeah.
So do you leave right then when she look you in your eyes? You like, oh, I'll be right back. Because that's going to make you look weak, bro. You just can't get up and walk away off the rip. You gotta finesse this, man. You gotta do this. Like, come on, man. We trying to tell people how to survive this. What we gonna tell them, man?
Shit, hey, man.
This hard, dog. This might be the hardest one.
Some people is good on the drop of a dime. Like they got the charisma to go ahead and say something right there. But like this the one right here though, auntie.
Maybe, or if she don't say nothing, maybe you be like, man, you just look at your phone and just act like somebody calling. Like, hello, hey, what's going on, baby? Walk off.
You got played out. Oh, that's crazy,
man. Dang, straight up.
Women think too deep for that. So what was that about?
Right. Or you could, if you the dude, you could be the confident. You could just, you know, like, hey, I'm her dude now, so it don't matter about the ex. You could, you know,
but
stuff
like that. But
that.
Seem like you. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
But that might shut them up, though. I mean,
or that can make you feel like, oh, this nigga he insecure.
Yeah, it could be that. I mean, you're not gonna win. I feel like in that situation, it's no winning. It's like no winning. You just gotta make yourself feel as comfortable as possible because you're gonna be irritated the rest of the night. You can
stay away from that family member. If you know they like that, just stay clear.
And ladies and gentlemen, you need to talk to your mate. I'm gonna keep
on the car ride.
Please, or the night before, man. Talk to him. Y'all sitting in the bed, laying in the bed. Let them know, like, hey, my auntie probably gonna act, you know, be disrespectful.
Once they get them drinks in there, she's saying whatever.
That's another thing though too. You got to read the room. Both of y'all, when you start seeing like them drinks start, you know, hey, who about to make that second store run? Might be time for y'all to go ahead and bounce because you know somebody about to get the tripping, bro. They might be trying to get away, man. Yeah. Straight up. So what's Mitch? You said your favorite food for the barbecue is?
You gotta have the baked beans with the hamburger meat with the onions and bell peppers in it.
Okay, I respect that. Matt can't say nothing. He ain't on the mic. Dewey, what you got, bro?
Macaroni and cheese.
What you got?
Baked.
Okay.
Macaroni and cheese.
Damn, he said that.
That you already said, man.
Dog, because I done been to somebody cookout and they had on the oven. I'm like,
you gotta use that box shit, baby.
Bought these skinny ass noodles out here.
I like that box shit.
Oh man, for me, dog, I'm
dust cheese.
I'm give me them lamb chops, bro. I'm a lamb chop dude. Put them lamb chops, man. Put them fancy lamb chops on the grill, man.
You're uppity nigga.
I am. I'm bougie.
Like I ain't been to so many cookouts where they do lamb chops, and not right neither. I don't like lamb chops barbecue though.
Seriously?
Because I guess I ain't had them barbecue right yet though. Like,
oh man, well, I'll see you on the 5th, bro. We got you, man.
Yeah, a bit right.
Man, well, let's get into our black business segment, man.
What you got for him, Dewey?
Danny's Kitchen and Catering. And today is her 5-year anniversary.
That's
so
what's
congratulations,
up. Congratulations.
Woo.
You can find her on Facebook.
And the business I want to shout out this week is Q Unique Candles, Shea Lotion, and Basket. You can catch her on Facebook and Instagram under Q Unique. Check her out, y'all.
Now let's talk about the NBA, baby. They coming back July 31st. It's going to be 22 teams. The Pistons are not one of them. Just let y'all know.
Thank God.
They suck ass.
Damn.
So, how do you feel about the NBA coming back, man?
Man, I miss it. I need it in my life. But however, I think it's a mistake, man. With the COVID going on, I don't think they should come back, man. Dewey, what you think, bro?
Shout out to the NBA for coming up with the idea to play in the Biodome.
They on that Mad Max shit, bro.
Listen, I miss it, but man, it's tough because they gonna miss birthdays. People have anniversaries. People first day of school for kids. You know, I know a lot of because that's around the time they already ended, so they could take their kids to the first day of school.
Because they in there for 3 months, like they locked down for 3 months, and I think what they can bring, every franchise can bring up to 35 people or something like that. Or was it 35 people per player?
No, but whatever they can bring their family.
Yeah, but it's after they get through the quarantine, like after they play the first couple
of
games,
they leave, they can't come back, correct?
No, they could leave.
No,
they have to go through the quarantine to come back again, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For me, listen. At the end of the day, it's their job. Sure. I have to go to work. I miss things with my kids. Mm-hmm. They should have to too. They get paid to play.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's how I feel about it.
That's true. But I mean, regarding the COVID, bro, in their situation, if they get it, it's really going for some people. It could end their career based on some of the symptoms from the COVID and stuff like that. And then they job is to play basketball. However, do they really need to play right now? Yeah, they'll mess the CBA up. They'll have to redo it and things to that nature. But, man, to me, their health is more important. If one person get it, like just say, God forbid this happens, but say LeBron or another star player. Do that. I'm sorry, but LeBron or, any other star player get it, man, that's it. Like, that pretty much shuts it down.
I guess the Mitch point, though, like, and the owner's probably thinking the same thing too. High risk, high reward. You gotta go to work. Us essential workers, we had to still go to work through COVID.
But they entertainment.
They are entertainment, but
it's still their job.
Yeah, it's still their job. So if they called to do their job, then I know a lot of owners gonna think that high risk, high reward.
But is it a reward for them going back to play because they're not gonna make the money?
But like you just said, it's gonna mess up that CBA money. It's gonna mess up the TV money. A lot of the new salaries that came out these last 5 years. That 180 million and 200 something million people are getting, that's gonna be over with for a couple of years because they got to rebound from that.
But the owners that'll work out in the owners' favor. So the owners probably would rather them don't play
because they're not gonna be selling merch. They're not gonna be the sales on tickets.
They still be able to sell merch online. They still make it that
not
money.
Like how they would forget. You know, games is 20,000 people. That
as far as the stadium and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure I doubt that's gonna happen either with the COVID coming back. That they could do something where people can buy tickets to the stadium. They can social distance at the stadium and have it on the screen. But they probably not gonna do that in most cities
like
either.
Zoom audience.
No, like how they do in the finals when the away team, and they had them in that at that stadium. They have them in that stadium watching the games there.
But my thing is, are the players still getting paid?
No, okay. Not all of them. Okay. No. So if you don't play, you don't get paid anyway. So like Avery Bradley, he's not gonna get paid. Trevor Ariza, they're not gonna get, even though their stuff is separate from the COVID, but they're not gonna get paid to play. So, I mean, it's not like I guess I would be more understanding if they didn't play and still got paid. But in this case, if they could say it up to yesterday or Friday, what was that, the 25th, the 26th? Well, today, the 26th. Yeah. They could have said today like, okay, I don't want to go, and they just wouldn't get paid. Cool. And I respect that decision. Like I get what y'all saying, but I respect the decision saying like if it was me, I wouldn't have went. Like I'm sorry. Like
so the agreement is done. The agreement is done. They're starting July 31st.
They started July 30th. Yeah.
July 30th.
They moved it up a day.
They just haven't announced the first game.
No, they're going to do practices and stuff like training camp type thing. Yep. And then
because they got multiple courts there, right? So it's gonna be multiple games going on at once.
They haven't made any details about that and how that's going to work. But I guess that would make sense. 22
teams playing. Man,
that's gonna be crazy.
That should be like the tournaments, like the March Madness.
Well,
they having a gut smacker down in Orlando at Walt Disney.
But then, man, like they lifestyle about to be so crazy, bro. You talking about these some of the richest men in the world, and they have a set routine. They have a set routine. Like, okay, again, I'm gonna bring up your hero, LeBron. He get out, he got a routine. He probably go deal with his family, go handle his business. He never played in college, so he don't know how it is like to be just like dorm life. Like they're about to be in there with all these teams playing cards. I think they're giving them cards. Of course, they're gonna let them bring their systems there.
He be playing dominoes.
Yeah, stuff like that, and that's it.
They also get to walk Disney Resort. They
The
get
whole thing.
They got the whole thing.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, they do.
They do?
Yes.
Because from what I heard, they're going to lock down the resort.
No, but for them,
Wow, that's crazy.
like they get everything.
But that shit going to get bored after a while, though, man. You go into them damn rides.
That's true, bro.
But no, you know what? That's going to be hard because they have to check the people who coming in to serve them, too. Like the people who working at the resort. That's, man, I don't know.
I mean, I gotta get checked when I go to work.
Y'all ever been to Disney World?
No, I haven't been yet.
I've been once.
You been once? The one, I'm sorry, Disney World or Disneyland? Is that what?
Which one's are?
One's in California, correct?
I don't know what the difference is. World is in Florida.
I went to the one in Florida. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I got our goddamn mummy ride. That shit was real fire.
Damn, for real?
It's real fire.
Is it like? Does it? I've never been. Does it seem like it hold that much? Like,
Yeah, hell yeah.
really?
Yeah, because I think like every team got a hotel or something like that.
So 22 teams, like 15 players, and right, like, and
That
like
shit like survival.
7, 8 coaches. Wait a minute, is the staff going to be there too? The staff for the training staff and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It helps.
Essential personnel. So everybody who's essential to them playing.
Because I would think they want to minimize the numbers.
They are.
And have as far as like teams, like training staffs, like, but like maybe like 1 per 2 teams or something like that. It would seem like they would want to minimize it.
They probably are going to minimize who are there, but I think they're going to keep it. You know, every team got their own staff, and I know they're doing right now. They're going through the protocol of everybody getting tested and stuff like that. So like Jokic, like he's still going to play. He ended up coming down with COVID, but he's going to go into the quarantine protocol.
This is gonna be interesting because the owners potentially might go. Right?
I'm pretty sure they're part of
Somebody,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty, but it's gonna be crazy because the 22 teams, you know, they play for the seeding, and then the teams that don't make it go back to the regular playoff format. So after that, what's gonna happen? Like at the second round, and it's just gonna be you in an empty hotel by yourself. So once you get to the finals, this is gonna be like the greatest finals ever because they're gonna be ready to get the fuck on up out of there. Like let's win and go home. They definitely getting high at the resort, bro. They gonna find a way to get that weed in there, bro. Man, what, bro? They gonna find a way to. I don't know if Florida.
Reckless speculation.
Man, they getting high, bro.
Big time reckless speculation.
Man, watch. And y'all, you talking about a whole bunch of men in the room, in the hotel room together? They getting high, bro.
But my thing is, how do you think the players will react to not having fans? Like you playing in an empty gym.
It's gonna be tough at first, bro.
There's gonna be no, and I thought about this before. There's gonna be no audio.
Oh no, yes it is.
It can't be.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
audio.
pipe
No,
it
they
in.
gonna pick up everything that they say.
They
watch
pop
that.
it in 2K. They said 2K noises like sounds from 2K, bro.
They want to bleep it out because you have to.
You know
have
how
something.
much stuff they say?
I think that'd be dope though, dog. To
They
have
hear
like
the
you can
real
hear like
conversation.
what they saying on the court. But the only thing is, you're gonna have to like probably do like a tape delay because you got guys who got like corporate, you know, they corporate, you know.
Draymond Green there? Oh man, you kidding me?
They gonna be using racial slurs, gay
Drop me,
slurs.
nigga.
You can't say that type of stuff on TV. So yeah, they're gonna have to edit it for sure.
But real quick, let me shout out my man Vince Carter. Man, he's retiring after 22 years.
DC baby.
Dunk champion all time.
Insanity.
He's the best, man.
Damn, did he underachieve in his
How
career?
many years did he have?
22
22 years.
No, he got the record.
for what?
Like the longest player.
career?
That I don't know.
Man.
I don't know. We gotta
No,
check that out.
he did set it for Atlanta. When
Yeah,
that night
he
he
did.
played,
Okay.
he set the record that night. Yeah, he did. Yeah, dang, man. Vince Sanity.
Was
Y'all
this
remember that dunk contest?
2000.
To me, that's not his best dunk though.
That was the best contest I ever
The
seen.
one in
the
the
best
Olympics
con-
I liked
man,
a lot.
dog, the
That
one in
was
the Olympics
over the
is one of the
7-footer.
man. Oh my god, bro. That's one of the greatest dunks of my life, bro.
Kobe Bryant was in that dunk contest with Vince, right?
I
Wasn't
can't
he in that
remember.
I
dunk
don't
contest?
think so.
I thought he was.
So yeah, let me ask, like, was his career underrated? I'm gonna ask y'all again.
Was it underrated?
Underrated.
It wasn't underrated. I think he underachieved because of the injuries.
There we go. I agree. I just want to throw you a little side, curveball, and see what you say.
I'm good with the curve.
Oh,
Dang, man.
excuse me, reckless speculation.
No homo.
If he'd have stayed, I mean,
I just thought of what I just said.
That's what I'm like. What,
Like, well, what the fuck I just say?
man,
bruh? Yeah, I
You gotta
think,
relax.
nah, don't do it.
can you handle the cut? That's a Clint Eastwood movie.
That's baseball though, bro.
Yeah, it is.
No,
Man,
man.
let's get
I
back,
think-
dog.
man,
God
please.
damn.
I don't know,
Dog.
man. I think maybe if he'd have stayed with Toronto, at least when Chris Bosh got there, man, he probably would have had another little window to get to the title.
Well, for sure.
Well, no, damn, I can't say that because he'd have ran into them Piston teams.
Yeah,
That's
right.
like 07, 08. That Pistons still was kind of making it to the
That was their last year.
Eastern Conference Finals. So it'd have been like them, Cleveland, the Boston team. So maybe he wouldn't have been straight.
Dang, man, Vince.
It just seemed like he just never got that player that he needed to take him over the top, or to just a team.
Him and his cousin both just their contribution to the game was really pure entertainment, and it was no championships won. Even though Tracy McGrady was on that, I think he was on that Spurs team that LeBron and them beat when they was on the Heat.
Yeah, but
he tried to get a ring with them, but it didn't work out.
T-Mac,
so they great entertainment, great competitiveness.
But I would say this, man. You know, in the playoffs, about making them baskets. If he'd have hit that shot against the Sixers, we might be having a whole different discussion right now about Vince Carter.
Speaking of making baskets, now I hear that the Lakers are thinking about picking up J.R. Smith.
Oh my God!
Oh my!
I don't know how I feel about that. Don't do it. That motherfucker said, "I thought we was up one." What?
That might be the worst moment in sports history, bro.
I down there broke my TV. I said, "What the fuck is he doing?" I thought we was up.
Dog, LeBron sitting there looking at him at that table, dog. I'm like, damn, like, the whole team had got quiet, bro. Like, I couldn't imagine how he come back from that moment.
No, but then in the conference, he was like, "Oh, I knew we was tied."
Bro, you just heard that shit in the locker room. You ain't know that shit. You ain't know that was tied, bro. Yeah, man, that was a horrible moment. And Brown worked out that game too.
He gave it everything he had.
Yeah, man. So he could have just put it back up. Like he was right there at the rim.
He ran it back out.
He ran it back out. I'm like, oh,
like somebody told him, take it back.
So man, if he come back and play on the Lakers this year, they gotta win the championship, bro.
He ain't getting no clock.
They need him though. Like Avery Bradley was a big piece for them.
He is, but J.R. Smith ain't no Avery Bradley.
I don't know.
I mean, defensively he's cool. I don't know, man. If he get on a little roll, he can hit about 5 threes in a row. He's streaky. He too streaky.
You know what's gonna also be interesting about playing in the bubble? Is no home court or no away court. Yeah. So it's like this shit like pure basketball. There's no everybody right there. So that's gonna be interesting too, man.
Feel like open rec.
Yeah, you really gonna. I mean, maybe this be the first time you can really say like definitively like, yeah, this is the best team in the league. Like it wasn't like okay, or maybe
advantage.
Yeah, it wasn't no advantage. It's like everybody just neutral.
I mean, the only thing I'm gonna kind of hate about this restart is people gonna be like, "Oh, that wasn't a real." Whoever wins, that wasn't a real championship. That don't
the Spurs in '99, they are the champions.
And then that other lockout season,
Heat from 2000,
the lockout season,
2010, 11, somewhere in there. They still got that championship ring.
Yeah. No. You just gotta accept what the circumstances. This never happened in modern history, so
I don't care. The best players played. If the best players played, and they was there, and the other teams was there, and they had something to say about it, then they played. It ain't like they did a 4-team tournament and just.
It's still gonna be a playoffs.
Yeah.
It's still gonna make it.
Speaking about how you just said this was never seen, let's move on and talk about NASCAR. They got Bubba Wallace. It was a noose found in his pit. Is that
in the garage, yeah.
So the FBI did an investigation,
right?
And they determined that it was not a hate crime, that it was a garage pull. Yeah.
That man, don't no garage pull look like no damn noose, bro.
How the fuck does it look like a noose? Come on,
like that's crazy, man. And then NASCAR did an investigation, which I commend them on, and they went to all the NASCAR tracks and checked every garage, and they found I think it was out of 1,200 tracks or 1,200 garages. That was the only one that had a noose. Yeah, a noose pulled down.
We know what it is.
Man, it was. Yeah, I think the FBI just wanted to cover it up because they didn't want to. They're trying to put a lid on it because this shit blowing up all across the country, man.
And NASCAR is the one reported it, not Bubba, correct?
It was not. It was somebody from his team. It wasn't him.
Yeah, because they tried to do the old Jesse Smoothie thing on him, but he I didn't.
To tell you the truth, before this, I didn't even know it was a black guy driving NASCAR.
That's most people. Until all this happened, most people didn't know nothing about him.
Like,
he about to have a crazy fan base,
man. But you know, like we talked about, I think I want to say our first or second episode. This is what white supremacists do, man. They try to reverse it and put it back on you, like, oh yeah, dog, just trying to, he just trying to stir up trouble right now. It don't got nothing to do with that, man. Everybody know what a damn noose look like.
Exactly.
Like, come on, man.
Please slide, Brando.
But I kind of want to I want to go back to the NBA thing and kind of hit y'all with another point with Kyrie Irving and what he was saying. His reason for not coming. His reason was pretty much, which I don't understand, but I mean, basically, I guess he was saying we shouldn't be playing basketball right now because it'll take away from the momentum we done caused and we done started with the movement for Black Lives Matters and to make life better for us in this country. I'm just gonna say I disagree completely, bro. Yep. Like that's that shit saying black people can't walk and chew gum. Right. Like, and my thing is, why we not saying that about all the other sports that's opening up? We ain't saying that about UFC. We're not saying that about baseball. We're not saying that about football that's coming. If that's the case, we shouldn't be doing shit. We shouldn't even go to work.
Exactly.
We should just all be out here putting pressure on politicians and, trying to get change to happen.
But my thing is he saying this because he's not playing? Or do you think he really feel this way?
I don't want to, throw dirt on the man, but the report's saying that at first he wanted to come and he was kind of asking like, oh, can I come be with the team? And like Dewey said, it's only so many people who can come per team. And he was asking questions like, what type of drinks y'all gonna have there and stuff like that. Mind you, Kyrie can't play because he's hurt. Right. So he was gonna be on the bench. After they told him he couldn't play, that's when they saying like the next week he started hitting them with, man, we shouldn't be playing anyway, and we should. I don't think. Now they're saying that when he said we should start our own league, that's not true. So I'm not gonna put that out there and say that that's what he said. But even if he did or somebody did say that, that shit don't have nothing to do with the movement, man. Like they could use their platform to show love and to keep the movement and keep the momentum going forward, man.
Here's what I say to Kyrie Irving. We've even had fiery debates about Damian Lillard and Kyrie Irving. I love Kyrie Irving. Mm-hmm. I love him as a player. But Kyrie Irving, entertainment has been the platform for years that people have used to speak the loudest on social issues.
Simple as that.
It has been the loudest. Why? Because it bridges the gap amongst all races. They all look up to sports. There's some of the greatest athletes that we've ever had. We've looked up to. Muhammad Ali spoke out against social injustice. We loved him for it. We loved him later on as a country, as a community. Later on, more as he grew, and those words he spoke still spoke loud. Tommy Smith in the Olympics, he raised his fist. Man, he got death threats behind that. But he's like, I'm letting my people know. Like I'm in here. I'm in the struggle with y'all. Like that's what happens when your friend. I think you might still consider him a friend. LeBron James, when he was told to shut up and dribble, when he spoke about social injustice, sports and entertainment has always been a platform. I mean, even when the I forgot his name, he's won for Joker. He took that opportunity to talk about social injustice on that platform. He had came back after all them years and talked about it. And the people that would use that entertainment platform to speak about social injustice for years. So it's going to continue. Colin Kaepernick, as a recent. And now they're apologizing. They talking about they want to sign them left and right. It's going to happen. If it's going to happen, they want to, like, the very least, we want to use them for that part of it. But Kyrie Irving, my brother, they going to always use entertainment to give a platform. It's the loudest voice on an entertainment platform. Jim Carrey, when he got his award, he talked about, he said, a black man, Keenan Ivory Reigns, gave me my start when no one else would. A black man did. When no one else thought I would even have a chance. And he gave it up to them. And he's like, this is what happened. You're giving it up to them, man. So, Kyrie Irving, man, we going to always need brothers like you and others to speak up for us on our behalf because you got the loudest voices.
Yeah. And you think about it, with them being entertainers, they not really, listening to them because they black men or, they listening because they can play basketball. We, most people wouldn't know who they were if they couldn't get that ball in, in the rim. So, or they couldn't throw a pass or catch a ball. So, that being said, they need to play right now because it's going to bring more attention, because they're going to get interviewed. They're in a bubble, so that's going to be the biggest story. They're probably going to be the main sport, out of the three main sports playing at the time. I don't think baseball going to be back once they get started. So everybody going to be focused on them. Just the perfect time is to bring awareness, whether they're wearing T-shirts, or having interviews after the game, before the game when they had practice, and they could still bring up the issues that's coming around the country. And then, truthfully, they don't even need the media as much no more because their social media presence is so large. They can conduct business through there. So I don't know. I don't know if he really thought it through when he brought it up, but yeah, I just don't like when we get into that, and it takes away from what we trying to get done because naturally it's about to make us against each other. Because now the conversation is, man, what you think? Kyrie tripping, bro. Well, there's gonna be a lot of people who think Kyrie on or something like, maybe they shouldn't play. And now we sidetrack from what we need to really be working on, which is defeating white supremacy in the country. So yeah, man, I definitely think that brother, should have just,
he tripping.
Yeah, simple as that, bro. Like I was trying to be politically correct, but you said it right, Mitch. He tripping for sure.
I think the other thing we got to take into consideration, the NBA, we talked about the other day, was NBA over 80% black.
Man, yeah.
And like, man, listen, they talk about when our brothers get into it. So that leaves like 20% potentially of, and don't quote me on the exact numbers, but like 20% potentially of other races. And none of them beef like our brothers do it in the league. And they talk about that. They exploit those conversations. And we need to get out of that Willie Lynch mentality. You may do it differently than I do, but that's okay. We trying to take care of the same agenda. So it's okay, man. Like, let's not bring each other down like that. My hope is y'all don't.
But
We
you
don't
know
have
what?
our disagreements.
What's that old saying where they be like, you can't talk about stuff in front of mixed company, right? I think this conversation could have been held in the background where it didn't come out to the media. They could have held this conversation amongst each other, and I think that would have been perfect. You know, for them to it didn't have to make the news. And I don't know if somebody did it intentionally to make that man look bad, or because a lot of people do stuff like that. But I think this would have been a perfect conversation just to have amongst themselves that never got out to the media, and he could have addressed it to his fellow, the stars, because they're the ones who gonna making shit work and making shit happen in the league. Yeah. So he kicked it with them about it, because I think he's the vice president of the Players Union, or he's on the council. He's big in the Players Union. Mm-hmm. Which I still don't know how that happened. But that being said,
is Chris Paul still there?
Chris Paul's still the president, but I think he's the vice president. But yeah, it's just one of the things, like, we can't have all these conversations all the time in front of everybody. Some conversations just got to be behind the scenes. Yeah, as simple as that, man. Straight up. Well, let me ask y'all this, man, before we get up out of here. Who gonna win the finals?
Man, shit. Los Angeles Lakers. I said it.
I'm riding with LA too.
I'm about to, you know what? I'm gonna take a shot in the dark, man.
Man, you better wait.
Put it. Hey, Matt, put this on the board, bro.
Turn some lights on.
Rockets.
Wow.
The Rockets.
Man, I'm just shooting in the dark, bro. I'm gonna go. Y'all zig, and I'm gonna zag on y'all a little bit today, man.
Wow.
I'm gonna zag. You see what happened? We'll break it down in the episode soon. We'll break down the finals. I will playoffs for y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
real
for
quick,
sure,
who might be their opponent? Out the East.
Out the East.
Are they splitting? Wait a minute. Are they splitting it up by East and
No,
West?
it's still East and West for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Milwaukee
said
come out the East.
Yeah, I think it's going to either be Milwaukee. I guess the dark horse could be 76ers.
Yeah.
Because everybody should be healthy now.
Could be.
That's the only other team I could think. Mm-hmm. Or Boston. Boston could be a dark horse. I don't know. I think the East is wide open.
I don't. Milwaukee's going to run away.
Yeah, Giannis is a monster.
Ain't nobody stop Milwaukee.
Giannis is a monster, dog.
Yeah, he is, dog. Oh, it's going to be interesting, man.
Jurassic Park is no longer alive. Dog, so I'm riding with the Lakers, man. Come on, Brian. Go ahead and get them boys another chip.
I'm not going to shut the Raptors out yet.
Yeah.
They always make a push.
Yeah.
Every year.
And they got the playoff experience now, the championship experience. Yeah. So, I mean, it could happen. I mean, this is about to be unprecedented circumstances. Like, we never seen a final or playoffs like this. You got to think about it. Somebody could catch COVID-19 in Game 3, and now they out for the rest of the series, and that could change stuff. Like, anything could happen. So, and there's going to be a lot of soft tissue injuries because these guys ain't really hoop.
Right.
You know, they're going to really rushing back to hoop now. And I don't even think they're doing 5-on-5 to the end of the month.
Mm-hmm. But I do know one thing.
What's that?
Brown, get that ring this year, baby.
Whatever, you need to get that. Go ahead and dedicate that chip to Kobe.
Hey, damn, don't bring that. Now you touch my heart right there, bro. Man. Now you make me about to change my mind. I forgot. Like, Kobe, my mans, bro. Man. Well, man, hey, good episode, fellas. Let's wrap it up, man.
We want to thank everybody for listening today. You can reach us at our channel on YouTube at the Wise Guys Podcast Detroit. And also, we on Spotify now, baby.
Okay.
Yeah. Any messages, comments, or feedback, hit us up on our Facebook page, Wise Guys Podcast.
Matt, thank you as usual. We wouldn't be able to do any of the things that we do on this show if it wasn't for Matt, our sound engineer / producer. We love you, Matt.
Do your thing, Matt.
Appreciate you, dog.
And until next time, be true and be you, baby. Woo.
Wise Guys, sign it out.